Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Guild of Dungeoneering. I almost said Crusader Kings 2. I was just looking through my channel. I was like, oh, I better make a playlist for this game. But yes, we shall go exploring the mountains of Num with our new character, the Ice Cream Monk. Their temple awaits. We must reach the monk's temple of taste. And here we are. We must defeat one formidable snowman. Alright, let's get to it, shall we? We can defeat this mounted goat, and we have a gold coin to do it. This will help with the new temple. Go, Sally! Alright, Glacier. If successful, you'll freeze my hand. Bull. But would you suspect me dealing 3 damage? You didn't. Well. With this scoop I can defeat thee. It's even overkill. Although surprisingly close because of the frozen hat. So we have the following 3 options. We have the barrel, stupidity 1 health plus 1. The woolly hat, stupidity 1 health plus 1. Or the straitjacket, which is just health plus 1. I'm gonna go for the straitjacket. Don't know about you. And gain 1 favor. Okay, seriously dude. I respect you for getting this far, but you better stay away from that big scary guy. The rest of them are his generals elite, but really he is a bit mean. I should have worn shoes. You're right, Sally. What I did there, placing down extra pieces of corridor, was to try and distract her away from this area here. I was going to put down a respectable snowman here, because I'd rather get the rune. I'm not going to get the rune if I don't defeat a monster on that tile, after all. So there we go. Let's head forward. I really miss the monastery sometimes. I'm sure you do, Sally. Okay, we can have an objectionable snowman here as well. We'll place a piece of corridor here, and we'll then turn. I'm gonna scoop you up. Well, show us the way of the ice cream, the way of the scoop, Sally. This respectable snowman's gonna start by straightening up. However, we could use 2 scoops. His health is nothing to us. Ha! He's got his now clomp with the snowman 3. We could just scoop him back. Blow for blow, so to speak. A Glacier again, we can use scoop. Way of the scoop. We are keeping up with the enemy. Let's use Frozen Yoga. We'll be forced to discard a card. There is no scoop after all. And we can use Inside here to draw a card. Which will keep this card. 2 damage will help us next turn. And there we go. The respectable snowman is defeated. And we have a stiletto, a weapon, and a crossbow. We're just going to take some gold. Who would give up the ways of the scoop? Not I. Not I. We'll put down an ice cream elemental here. And put some Rune of Fates down there. This would go great with our new flavour. That's right, we'll take out the objectionable snowman. He starts with his Marisma. I think that's the gas that's being released there. So in that case, we'll just draw a card. We'll keep that. So we know that this is a scoop, and we'll just use scoop. Stomp. Let's lay on the damage as he's hurting himself. 1 more damage would do it. And here is a scoop. That will do it. The objectionable snowman is defeated. And we have frozen peas for our head, a shimmering cloak for our body, or a ski pole for a weapon, which we would lose this way of the scoop. So let us use the frozen peas. This is a new item that we've got from our Weird and Wonderful shop. As you can see, it gives us growth 2, a useful add-on. There. Let us now go for the Ice Cream Elemental. We don't have a piece connecting us up yet to the Formidable Snowman, but we can deal with that. Ice Cream Elemental, you're going down. The Ice Cream Elemental is mundane, so we should focus on elemental damage, like this magical damage card here, Bring in Kindle. Let's scoop here because of this elemental block. Magical block, I'm sorry. We can actually stop this with Insight. We can block his enemy discarding, and we'll draw a card instead. Take that. One step ahead of you, Ice Cream Elemental. Blizzard, a Frost 5 card. 3 magical damage if successful. He gains Conceal for the next round, but we can lay on the damage hard with this 2 scoops. So we don't know what he's doing, so we can just heal. And make up for it with this healing. We are, however, frozen for this coming turn. And there's the Avalanche, Alpine 5, which is actually going to kill us. So we need to draw cards and gain some healing in order to be okay. We'll use this Kindle card here. It'll give us 2 damage, but also 1 healing. But this is now close. This is... Oh, we're dead. Oh, no, hang on. Are we dead? No. Restore. Growth 2 keeps us in the game. Growth 2. There we are. We went down to -1 health. But we healed. And therefore we live. So we could replace our Growth 2 with Armor 2 and Crush 1. Muffled shouting from the Snowman head. Or we could get the Red Mail, Armor 1, and Health +1. Please appear a card. Let's just go for the Red Mail. It's a straight upgrade over our existing Straitjacket. Excellent. That was close, though. Far closer than I would have liked. Let us take on this knowledgeable Snowman, who is, after all, knowledgeable and Snowmanable. I don't think we're going to need any additional Snowmen. Beastly thing. We have after our armor, we have extra health, we have Way of the Scoop. It is known the enemy gains Stupidity 2. How we can just straight up lay in some scoops. It seems that the Stupidities just land on top of our deck. It didn't this time. That was part of the problem last time, is that we just straight up couldn't do much. I'm going to use the Restore card now to just offset this damage. Okay, we're just forced to play Stupidity here. Which means we have to play a bad card and not discard the Stupidity. And then yeah, we get the other Stupidity. Hopefully a discard effect will get rid of that for us. If successful, he will confuse me. I think I'm just going to have to use There Is No Scoop. Which will, of course, discard my Stupidity. But I am now top decking. So let's do it! Run it down, as the saying goes. Is the deck strong enough to cope? Is Sally and her scoopy goodness powerful enough to handle the opponent? We'll find out. So far she's not doing too badly, like she's keeping up. But we really need is that Insight card. Oh, my hand's going to be face down next turn. Oh no, what will I do? I don't know. Play it. And we actually win! Top decking Sally, thrashing the knowledgeable Snowman. So we don't easily offhand, despite the fact it gives us Blessed, an excellent trait. +1 to all healing. Let's stick with Way of the Scoop. This Coral Crown, though, will give us Spiky every time we fully block and attack, deal 1 damage. Or Popsicle, which does give us Growth 4, Growth 3, Arcane 1, and Arcane 2. A lot of good cards. I think, honestly, though, as much as this Coral Crown is good, I am just going to take some gold. I think that I'm going to be most competent against this Formidable Snowman if I do a good job with taking out this. Might as well handle this guy first, though, which give us additional... I don't usually concern myself with these material things. I'll give us some additional resources against the boss because of the favour there. Snow in the Eye. I think we have to recycle all of our hand. Okay. Well, whatever we play, we're not going to keep, so... Let's just play this now, because we're going to lose our hand anyway. And we'll keep that. So we have an extra card for the next turn. So that's a dishonourable card, Snow in the Eyes. So this is going to deal damage, so let's just deal damage back. Stomp. Let's just keep laying in the punishment. Thin Air. I don't care about your Thin Air. Probably should have left that for like a 3 damage card, but that's okay. We can use this Stomp here. And this rekindle will help us survive and finish off the enemy. And there we go, another enemy defeated. So we got the Heater's Shield. Normally an excellent card because of the +1 health, but we don't lose way of the scoop. Same for the Popsicle. But the Frost Armor is interesting. So we lose +1 health, but we get Fate Charge, +2 if we have 3+ Favour of the Fates, and the counter card instead of +1 health. I think I'm going to go for the Frost Armor. It does, however, mean we'll need to get one additional favour in order to not, you know, just end the game. We can put this piece here, and we can slow things down with this commendable Snowman here, who came second in the beauty contest. Beastly thing. If we're lucky, we can get one more piece of favour to activate Fate Charged. Respect. If successful, the enemy cannot deal damage next round. Well, that's fine. We'll just use Frozen Yoga next round. Well, that's a lot of damage. Avalanche, the Alpine 5 card. Let's use Frozen Yoga here to offset some of this damage. Actually, the Repel... Oh no, it's a bit 50-50, right? Like I would have done the same thing. Let's use Scoop here. It's only dealing 1 damage after all. It's probably more effective to wait for Thin Air to play counter. 3 physical damage. And Glacier, which is going to deal 2 damage. I'm going to restore now. Yes. It'll cancel out the attack, effectively, although the freeze will apply, the damage will not. We'll have to use Insight here, despite the fact the block is not going to be effective. We'll keep this card, because this will actually end the game, and will give us 1 additional healing, and it'll keep us alive too. So this card actually was what we needed. And there we go. Enkindle keeps us alive, keeps Sally running. Unfortunately we only get weapons here. Tenacious is a good card, but I'd rather keep Way of the Scoop, so let's just take some gold. A useful card, however, because we can now place down some objects. Like this Rune of Fates over here. We'll put a massive gem here, which will lead us in that direction. And we'll place down another massive gem here. What beauty! Distracting us away from the boss. And now we can place down an Ice Cream Elemental here. There we go. We'll now be led over to this Rune of Fate. We'll just place this here for later. This will help with the new temple. Let's go, respectable Snowman. I know you're respectable, you're straightening up, but that's okay. I'm just going to negate your straighten up immediately with this scoop. Way of the Scoop. Way of victory. Let's restore, negating his damage. So far I've yet to take any damage. This counter will continue that trend. Dealing additional damage. We can also block this Glacier. Thin Air, we could block it, but let's just start winning. We do unfortunately lose the Enkindle, which would have finished the enemy. So just gonna have to heal up actually. Use this Frozen Yoga. We're still having to wait. Insight will help. We'll keep the 2 scoops. 2 scoops will seal the deal. Let's do it. A confident victory there. So all we've got is weapons and offhand, so we'll just take some additional gold. We'll place it in and amongst this area. But we're good now. We just need to kill this Ice Cream Elemental. Oh, a massive gem! Not that I'm into that sort of thing. Let's go, Ice Cream Elemental. You're going down. You're going to be successful with your freezing attack. Let's just 2 scoops you for 4 damage. It's almost as good as an avalanche. There is no scoop, is there? We do at least get to choose a card to discard, so we'll discard the Insight here. Although in theory I could have played that now to like sort of negate this nonsense. But let's restore. It'll give us some damage and some healing. The enemy is now going to be concealed when he plays his card face down, so we're just going to counter blindly, which will still freeze us, but we deal a nice amount of damage in return. Icicle. But no, this mundane effect trait will mean this Enkindle will actually kill the target. The Ice Cream Elemental is defeated. And we could gain a Feathered Cap, which gives us growth 2. it's exactly the same as our frozen peas. So I guess, well, let's just exchange. Where are my merry men? We'll just take some gold, I guess. And we gain one additional fate. Now this should mean, if I click on Sally, that fate charge is now active and will give me 2 additional health. So let's now advance towards the end of the mission and defeat this formidable snowman. Here's Burly, Formidable 2, Snowman 4, Snowmanable and Mundane. More gems. More victory. This will help with the new temple. Fate charged, storming in. As you can see, I now have a large amount of health. Fear. After playing, this card gains 2 physical damage. That's okay, I'll just rekindle then. Boop, boop. And now it gains 2 fear. And Loathing. Replace this card with Fear if it is in deck or discard. I see. Let's counter then. Because it comes Fear. And charges up again. As you can see, now Fear deals 4 damage. Let's just straight up scoop you and not let you cycle back to Fear or Loathing. Chomp, which just means we just have to keep laying into you. Fate charge, giving us the health we need to beat down this formidable snowman. We will repel his attack here, although the mundane trait would have meant that this would have killed him anyway. Let's just do it now, but I could have won last turn. Either way, missing lethal, all is well. The formidable snowman is defeated.
Now showing off is quite a bore, and certainly not becoming. But what we have here, next in store, will surely have you running.
There you go. Note the massive amount of money we made because we've killed so many monsters and picked up so much loot and gear. 142 gold is pretty decent. And so, when we come back next time, we'll continue to go exploring in the mountains of Num. Sally, the ice cream monk. Hey, stop that! Not enjoying? It's rude to touch a monk, you know. Well, we'll leave you to it then. Thank you all for watching. When we come back next time, more Guild of Dungeoneering. Thank you.